Good morning to all of you, and in this particular presentation I am going to release the trend reversal date for Nifty, Bank Nifty and 5 other counters. So if you are getting our trend report, weekly trend report, in the bottom part of that I have given the trend reversal date. So how this trend reversal date is being devised or how it is being calculated. So it is based on the one of the Gans method known as the Gans price range and time square method, in which what we are doing here, previous month, suppose we are going to get the trend reversal date for the March. So I am taking the February month's high and February month's low. So what is the highest price in February it has shown, what is the lowest price it has shown in February. So there are differences, calendar days and trading days. So in this particular example it is showing that for October we have taken and for November we are going to project. So in month of October, 1031 point of oscillation Nifty has shown, 26 calendar days was there in between the high formation and low formation. 18 days was trading days was there in between 1st to 26th October. We converted entire thing to the degrees and we are taking the lowest degree and the highest degree and using one formula called 2 into n plus angle, what is the angle, divided by 365 added with 1.25 and the entire result need to be taken a square or double multiple. So A is angle, N is natural number starting from 0. So here we are using N as 1 and getting a number called 17 and angle as 155. So angle as 155, N as 1 we are getting 17. Angle as 155, N as 2 we are getting another number, and N as 3, angle as 155 we are getting 66. So these numbers we are just adding to the low formation day and high formation day. From 1st October we are just moving by 17 days ahead. From 1st October we are moving by 37 days ahead. Same way 26th October we are adding or moving ahead by 17 days. So we are telling all those days which is falling on the November are the trend reversal date for the Nifty. So same way, using the same formula, I have just derived the trend reversal date for Nifty, Bank Nifty, Tata Steel, TCS, Sun Pharma, HDFC Bank and Reliance Industries. So Nifty, it was 5th of March and it was having 4th of March also, 4th and 5th March, 17th March, 10th March and 22nd March. So these are the dates is reflecting all the days which is forming on the March month that I have just colored it. So these are the days we will expect the trend reversal. So in detail, how we can utilize these things for the trend reversal. You must view till the end this video so that utilization part you can able to understand, and it is very, very important. So we are expecting a trend reversal on 4th of March, as you have seen here. So 4th of March, we have been expecting a trend reversal in Nifty, and 5th of March also it was showing that it was a trend reversal date. So all both these things. So here 4th of March is a holiday. So 4th of March is a holiday and the preceding day. So this 4th of March also is a Monday. So preceding day also, Saturday is a holiday, Sunday is a holiday. So whenever your calculated day fall in a holiday, then the previous day, previous working day or the next working day, the trend reversal will take place. So if I just focus on this 4th March, which is the first trend reversal date for the Nifty on the month of March, so my attention goes to the 1st March, I can see a trend reversal. 1st March I can see a trend reversal, 1st March, or I can see a trend reversal on 5th March. 5th March. 5th March, which is the next trading days, either or. So 1st March it will be a trend reversal, or on 5th March we will have a trend reversal. So here two things also you need to be very carefully understand. So if the trend reversal happens on the 1st March and there are two consecutive days are there for the trend reversal, 5th March also is a trend reversal day. So the same trend reversal may continue on the 5th March, may or may not be. So however, here 1st March and 5th March we are expecting the trend reversal to happen based on the data of the 4th March, because 4th March is a holiday. So to take this trend reversal to in an effective way, we must see that on 28th Feb, 28th Feb, what was the price? 28th Feb, whether it is a trend positive closing or a trend negative closing. So listen it very carefully. I am uttering a sentence called trend positive closing or a trend negative closing. Simply by closing 5 or 6 point up or down doesn't define that it is a positive closing or it is a negative closing. So it should be trend positive closing or a trend negative closing. So what is a trend positive closing and what is a trend negative closing? To explain this fact, I am just going for one Excel example here on the same Nifty. So 28th, whatever was the closing, so that will be, if you consider 28th of February, what happens? Nifty has closed at 10,857, and before that, on 27th, the Nifty future was 10,851. So here only 6 point up was there. Can you say that this is a trend positive closing or simply a positive closing? It is simply a positive closing. It is not a trend positive closing. To validate this fact, I am just going for little bit of more explanations on this. So 26th of February, the Nifty has closed at 10,869. I am going to derive the 15-degree support points of the Nifty using the Gans method. So how I will be deriving? I will be taking the square root of 10,869. Then I have to subtract 15-degree factor. So 15 divided by 180. And the net result I will be taking a square. 15-degree support. If I want 15-degree resistance, I have to add it. So by this process, I got that the values is 10,851.63. So on 27th, if the price closes below this 10,851.63, 10,851.63, then I will say that it is a trend negative closing. If it doesn't close below that, I can simply say that it is a negative closing. However, it is not a trend negative closing. However, on that day, on 27th of March, 27th of February, if you see, the closing was 10,851. So this was the closing of Nifty future. That also we can see from the NSE side. So that also we can see from the NSE side. So if you just go to the NSE side and go to the Nifty data, you can very well see that, cross verify that whether these value points, whatever I am saying, it is true or not. So here I have just gone for the Nifty and I have just found out the historic data tab, and I am going for a 7 days period. I'm just seeing here. So it is telling me that here is your 26th February, 10,869. This is the closing price. And here is the 27th. It is telling that 10,851. And 28th, it was just 6.25 point up. It has closed, which is 10,857.25. So if I just go with the closings, then I will say that it is a positive closing, and trend reversal means 1st March I will have a negative closing. If I follow the 28th February closing price without investigating whether it is a trend positive or trend negative, then my trend reversal days will not work for me. the trend reversal date will not work for me, and I will say that it is a negative closing. It should happen in the first March. However, first March it was a positive closing. So I can say that this trend reversal date didn't work. However, to improvise this success of this trend reversal dates, if I can little introspect on the data, little do some calculations on those data and to know whether it is a really a trend positive closing or a simple positive closing, that or it is a trend negative closing or a simple negative closing, then it can give me more information clarity on the trend reversal date. So here we have found out that 27th is a trend negative closing. 28th, we have same way we have calculated the 15-degree resistance and supports. It has come to 10,869 by taking 10,851, and also we got 10,834. So 834. So this is the 10,834. So on 28th, very carefully listen to this part. On 28th February, if the price closed below this 10,834, I can say it is a trend negative closing. Or if the price closed above this 10,869, I can say it is a trend positive closing. However, if the price closes between this band 10,834 to 10,869, I can simply say whatever the trend was there on 27th, the same trend is continuing today. It has not, a new trend has not emerged. Whatever old trend was there on 27th, that is going to continuing on 28th. So based on this, 27th was a negative trend closing, and 28th the closing was 10,857. So 857. So this suggests me that I am at the same trend of 27th February. So my trend on 27th February has not changed. It is a trend negative closing only. So based on this conclusion, I can expect on 1st March there will be a reversal, and that reversal will be having a positive closing or a positive opening. So if you see on the 1st March there was a positive closing happened, and there are also a positive opening happened. So this tweaking of this data, little bit introspecting on the data, is going to enhance the probability of success in the trend reversal date. Nothing done. You can simply look into the closing prices and look into this trend reversal date. You can get 160% accuracy. And if you just tweak little data and just look into that, whether that closing price is a trend positive closing or a trend negative closing, and you follow that principle, then the same day's trend reversal dates, whatever you have calculated, the performance of this trend reversal date will improve by 10 to 15%, say up to maximum 75% of accuracy you can expect. If you just little tweak into those data, little bit of workings if you can do into data. So based on this, we are saying that if you just look into the only closing of Nifty, then the first March trend actions will suggest you that X trend reversal has not taken place, or 4th March trend reversal didn't work. But if you little tweak into this data, you will say that 4th March trend reversal, what you have calculated is well within the parameter and it has worked on that day. So this is the difference, and this is how, if you follow this trend reversal date, you will be much more successful. So here Bank Nifty we are expecting 6th March, 17th March, 9th March and 20th March, also 2nd March. Nifty we are expecting 10th, 22nd, 4th, 29th, 17th and 5th. Tata Steel 23rd, 24th and 13th and 9th. TCS 6th, 19th, 30th, 12th and 25th. So these are the dates we can expect a trend reversal. So preceding to this date, if this date is a working day, before this date, 6th we are expecting, means on 5th if TCS is a trend positive closing, then 6th we will have a trend negative closing or a negative opening. On 5th, if TCS is a trend negative closing, then 6th you will get a trend positive closing or a trend positive opening. So this is what the trend reversal day says. So how to work on that? It is very simple. You just take a positions towards the end hour of the preceding day. So on 5th, 6th, you are expecting the trend change to happen. So towards the 325 through 30, you can just initiate a position in the TCS along with a proper hedging so that you can able to take the proper benefit of this trend reversal actions. So this is the trend reversal date for the 7 counters for the month of March. I'll request all of you, take a copy of these things, keep it in your desk and keep following it. And as I told to you, it can give you 60 to 70% of accuracy based on the way you are translating into it. If you are just looking into only the closings and taking a call, then it is only 60% accuracy. If you just look into it is a trend positive closing or a trend negative closing, then your accuracy will little improvise. That means if it is telling in case of Reliance, you have calculated 6 days at trend reversal date in the month of March. Out of that, 4 days will work, 3 days will not work. Or 5 days, 5 trend reversal dates will work and 2 trend reversal dates will not work. So this is the reason of this percentage denomination of this thing, and you can download this particular trend reversal report from our website. If you just visit to smartfinancing.com and if you just go to the download link, here we have given a download market report. Here weekly trends are being given. In the same document we have given the trend reversal date, and we have a fantastic software to do the trend reversal analysis, date analysis for you as per the WD GANs concept with a lot of improvisation. It costs you 2,500 plus tax, 2,940 including the GST. So this works in the Android as well as in the desktop edition. So you can take benefit of this software to determine the trend reversal dates. Every week we are giving the 1 standard deviation weekly trend report along with the explanation how to work on these reports with a proper hedging. Download these reports every week on the Friday post market hour or Saturday morning and follow these reports as per the instructions given here with proper hedging. You will definitely find a great difference in your trade career and your trades will start yielding profit. Hedging is essential and it is one of the most important part of your money management. So no trend forecast works without a proper money management. So here hedging is the integral part of your money management. So if you convince with this idea, follow these reports with a simple hedging techniques, you will feel the difference within few weeks. Also, I'll advise all of you just to observe these trend reversal dates. If you think these trend reversals are important for you and it is going to yield benefit for you, then just invest some money for your trend reversal software calculation. And it is one of the unique software available in India. Trend reversal dates as per the GANs method. This is one of the best software available in India. Any product related queries, you can catch us in any of these numbers. All our numbers are being given here. If you have any queries, you can call us in these numbers. And also we have opened up a sales franchisee in Gujarat. You can call to our sales franchisee in Gujarat in this number, or you can call to our Chennai office in these numbers. If you have any product related queries, we'll definitely address to it. Keep following these trend reversal dates and keep following these weekly trend reports. If you have any query, please get back to us. Thank you very much.